what you see in that at bat there? What was your mindset stepping to the plate in that moment?
Yeah, after my first at bat, the guy was kind of throwing me a few sliders, which I saw pretty well out of the hand. And then the second at bat, he was challenging me with fastballs, as well as everybody else, especially right-handed hitters. I kind of missed it. He was trying to go up, get us to chase, and then the last at bat, I mean, he threw me 5 heaters in a row up. It's kind of my approach to the whole at bat was try to, get on top of that heater at the top of the zone, and I was kind of, to be honest, I was selling out for it even with 2 strikes.
How much did that more homer allow y'all to relax in the dugout?
I think it was big, just getting a run on the board too, and it helps the team relax. And then, obviously, you're 1 runner away from hitting another homer or hitting a double and being right back in the game. So that was huge for us. And then, obviously, the Billy and Dylan at bat was huge also.
Feels like you've been on a little bit of a rhythm, a little bit of tear the last few weeks. Just what's been the key to that?
Just relaxing in the box, showing up to the field with the same mindset, trusting the work. I know, in the locker room we kind of push towards, relying on the work we put in. But, yeah, I mean, just getting in a little groove obviously helps the confidence, and feel pretty comfortable up there right now.
Your homer put Drew Beam in line for the win. What was it like to have his back when he has y'all's back quite often?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've had a lot of run support for him over the last few weeks anyway, so glad he was able to get the win tonight. He's worked his tail off all year, and offensively we haven't really got it done for him, so glad we were able to do that tonight.
How vintage was that, like Bear Grand Slam?
I don't know, I thought it was cooler than mine for sure. He's my roommate, so I'll tell him it wasn't as cool at the house, but I was pretty fired up about it.
That Grand Slam broke the single-season SEC Grand Slam record. Did you guys have any idea that it did that, or?
No, I mean, I do now. I knew we were close because when was the last one we hit? Auburn, maybe? I mean, I was no help to that, but I'm glad they were able to hit some Grand Slams. I've definitely left a few guys stranded this year with the bases loaded, so good for them.
What was their starter doing so well there for, I guess, 6 innings?
Theirs?
Yeah.
He was a lefty with a right heater. You don't really see a whole lot of that in this league. We saw one against Ole Miss and then last weekend at Vanderbilt, but commanding 2 pitches like he did tonight, obviously, and then he would throw a changeup in there every once in a while. I mean, it's tough to hit spin rate heaters like that. You really got to focus in and push the heater down, but when he's got a few pitches working for him, it makes it pretty tough.
What's the key to make that adjustment when you don't see that too often?
Just set your eyesights down, push the heater down. We were talking in the dugout when he would leave off-speed pitches over the middle, they were very hittable. So we kind of made that adjustment in the 4th, 5th, even though it didn't really work out. Yeah, we just got to push the heater down and try and keep your hands even with the ball.
This game was the definition of showing that you guys are never out of the game. How important is it to get a win like this to prove that to you?
Yeah, it's a big-time win. I don't think this is our first come-behind win anyway, but this is kind of what we've built this group on this year, kind of been a resilient group. Offensively, we're always 1 inning away from a big inning. And, yeah, I mean, I think in our minds we're never really out of a game until it's over.
Is that mentality something that's easier said than done, though? Because when you're sitting there for 4 or 5 innings and can't quite get him dialed in correctly and a couple errors out there in the field, do you have to fight that urge to say it's just not happening?
Yeah, I mean, I think you got a good group of guys, a lot of older guys that, have been around this program, and I think this is really what the program's been built on, is being resilient, tough in the box, whether or not it goes your way. I mean, I feel like we're a pretty blue-collar school. We put in a lot of work, and I mean, as talented as players we have, yeah, I mean, I feel like our mindsets we're never out of it.
Off the bat, do you think we're going to be able to get to that ball in the gap in the 2nd inning?
Yeah, right off the bat, I mean, my mind might be a little skewed. I think every time it goes up, I can go get it. But I was shaded a little bit over to the right side because he slaps it over in left center gap a little bit, but it hung up a little bit in the air. I think the wind helped it a little bit stay up, and I was able to get to it.
You enjoy making that catch or hitting that home run more?
I like the home run a little better than the catch, but the catch was pretty cool.
Do you personally think you thrived in those big moments, clutch moments?
Yeah, I mean, I've been on both sides. I've been on the good sides, the bad sides. I think for me, it's just how relaxed can I make my body in those moments and really, hone in on my breath. I think in that moment you got everybody on their feet. It's best to just relax and ground yourself and really just focus on the next pitch.
Is Burke one of those kind of guys that when he hadn't hit one in a while, you feel like when he does hit one, there's going to be something behind it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that home run was huge for his confidence. He's been working hard. Just the results haven't been there, but that might be the one swing that gets him going for this postseason run we're about to go on.